I'm Cabinet, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 3 of the Pokemon X podcast.
I'm Ken Raves, Lance Falcon, and many other aliases joining in for the second time this season.
I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Recon die. I am.
And for the second week in a row, for the first time ever.
No, we had them twice last, first
Yeah,
season.
but not in a row.
Yeah, we did, for 2 and 3.
Was that? Oh, okay. Well, okay, I'll shut up then. Okay. Be in next week, and we'll see if we can keep holding it out.
Yeah, next week's the weird one. Or maybe. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, Pokemon X podcast. Welcome, and salutations, and whatever.
Yes. Well, we'll just start off with the first topic then, I guess.
We'll jump right into it. Well, no, I think we can, probably spend some time. How are you doing this week, Cabinet and Lance?
I am doing good. Recon die.
That is great, Cabinet.
That is good, Recon.
Lance?
Lance.exe is crashed.
I hear typing. I'm pretty busy.
I'm not typing. I don't know what that clicking is. I'm doing pretty good. I don't have anything witty to say like Cabinet did, but I'm doing pretty good.
Okay. Well, now that we've established that, now we can go into our topics.
I'm gonna grab a Mountain Dew real quick.
Okay. Didn't we have a thing before? We were everybody got a drink, and then Lance said,
"No, my drink is literally 3 feet away from me."
Well, you're gonna have to use the force.
No, I'm already walking towards it. I'm bending over, getting it, grabbing it. Hold on, everyone.
Not the first time he's uttered these phrases.
So when are we getting our revenue from Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew Gamer Fuel, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, the green one. It's actually pretty good.
Remember, Mountain
Dew.
What's the slogan?
It's beverage-tastic.
Mountain Dew, drop it like it's hot. Oh wait, that's.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the near future when we can find alternative sources of gamer fuel.
Pokemon X Podcasts brand gamer fuel.
I'll put out potions.
I heard Newt Gingrich his plan for getting more gamer fuel into the economy is by going to the moon and drilling it for gamer fuel.
I've already totally excavated the entire moon, so I don't think that's gonna work.
I own all of the gamer fuel, Recon says.
Well, no, it wasn't gamer fuel. I mean, basically, it was a lot of carbon stuff. Nothing really substantial.
Recon.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm telling a joke. And
your jokes are horrible.
This podcast has started out, and it's shit.
Thank you, Lance.
So, that's what happened when you mentioned Newt Gingrich.
Yeah. But anyways, we got some good news this week. Finally, they came up with a new craft bucket mod, or not mod, but whatever it's called.
Javshin, you can just tune this out.
We now have the server updated to 1.1 for everyone who's updated. You can now get on. Also, there's 1.2 coming out within, a month? Within the month?
Probably, yeah.
So expect some downtime whenever that comes out. Or if you don't update, we can just wait until it comes out, and then I'll update it.
Yeah. It's like it was never released. Yeah.
But the funny thing is,
bitch.
Collie was telling me about that, and she was like, "Oh yeah," and then 1.2, and I was like, "Oh really? What's 1.2?" Because I haven't heard anything about it. And she's like, "Oh, they're gonna have cats." And
yep.
And I thought that was funny because Collie's a cat lover.
Yeah. Cat. Sorry, no, it's not. It's not cats. It's not.
I don't know if Lance is raging or having an orgasm.
It's both.
Oh god.
It's not.
Warms the cockles of my hearts.
It's not cats per se. Officially.
No, it's ocelots. Officially.
Yeah, ocelots.
But when you tame them, they become
the villain from Metal Gear Solid.
This cat is the best cat.
Well, here's what I don't get: you train them, and it changes their skin, and then they're cat. So it's so they get some kind of devolvement as you train them.
Well, no, you see, if when you train them, you remove their left arm and you replace it with a
A
clone,
robo.
and he starts thinking that he's actually a cat when he's actually an ocelot. Now let me tell you this over the course of
and then later you can collect a Psycho Mantis, and then you can have a Solid Snake.
Psycho gun.
Well, look, Recon, if you're having a Solid Snake over Psycho Mantis, well then that's your own business. I mean,
Well, no, because you can just get a second keyboard if you've got a problem with Psycho Mantis, and then you're solved. You can just easily go and tame them.
just
I'm wondering if anyone gets that joke at all. In the game, when you fought Psycho Mantis, whenever you could use the second controller if you plugged it into the PlayStation, and you actually like get around the whole. Never mind.
Recon, his joke after falling flat, cries to himself. I've played Metal Gear Solid 1, okay? I did.
Okay, anyway, so yeah, Minecraft's up. I've already started building again. If you've noticed when you log onto the server, if you exit the giant Pokeball at the start point, and you turn around, you'll see my giant castle.
They're gonna say giant cock.
No, have we rebuilt the dong yet?
Oh, I don't think we have.
Oh, we'll have to find a spot for
What the hell?
that. That'll be like
That-
we'll put the dong under the castle, and then that way when you exit the castle, you can slide down the dong, going yabba doo.
This idea is brilliant. Let's do it.
My God, Kirill.
Okay, so I closed Google Chrome, so I can't see the script. So I just ruined everything.
Yeah, you know.
Also, I lost my place in Limbo on Steam just now.
You shouldn't be playing video games.
I'm not playing video games.
It just said you were playing Limbo.
No, it didn't. Why are you on Steam?
Well, your little thing that came up saying that Lance Falcon is playing.
Carol is using my
Limbo.
account at work.
No, it said you were playing Limbo, and so I was like, oh crap, Steam's up. I better close that.
Recon die. Aspede.
No. We're thinking if we can get back on track here. We're thinking about changing up the way we do these podcasts. We're not exactly 100% sure right
100%
now.
less Lance.
Shut up.
Don't you know I make this podcast? Lance says, cigarette in hand.
I am this podcast.
And then I press X because I think he's lying. And then I present my evidence in my little notebook where I've drawn a picture of him in like 5 seconds.
My God, this is beautiful. Why don't you actually become an artist? But I want to solve crimes. No, this is. Look at this. It's beautiful. You did this 5 seconds. Yeah, it's nothing to be proud of.
Leonardo da Vinci, time-traveling time cop, who wanted to solve crimes instead of being an artist.
And have sex with a German woman.
And had sex with a German woman.
For those of
Coming
you
up
who don't
next,
know,
Nick Jr.
Perfect channel for it. For those of you who don't know, we're referencing L.A. Noire. So, speaking of, it says we may now be talking about over some video. Okay, I get what you mean now. I didn't get. Yeah. I was like, we may now be talking over some video games. I thought you meant just as okay, yeah. Mario Brothers just came out. Let's see who wants. And
no. Well,
you mean over some video games?
Over, yes. We're thinking of because we're on YouTube now, and Yeah, if we're going to keep up this video, we might do something that, might actually make you watch the video. So, I don't know, we've got, these, at least 3 right now, games that we would, it's going to be nothing, great. I mean, I think we'll still try and, do the podcast.
I think you need to shut up. It's going to be beautiful, and everyone is going to love it.
Oh,
yeah, basically, to cut to the chase, we're gonna maybe get Minecraft. We'll have I don't know. We'll basically just record ourselves playing while we're playing. We'll do the podcast, but we'll do it from in the Minecraft server, or we'll do something from Half-Life 2 or some other multiplayer game on PC.
Don't. That's a secret. That's a secret. We're not telling them now.
Coming this year. Elevator. I'm gonna say one word and walk away. Elevator.
I'll have to
It's
beat
gonna
that
be-
out too, like I did with.
It's gonna be the ride of your life.
Oh, you know what's funny? I was reading some of the comments on the last podcast, and I thought it was funny because Dave was like, he's not really a video game person, and he is like, "Hey, nice sound effect from Mystery Science Theater 3000." Of course, referring to
Yeah, I was gonna comment on it, but I wanted to wait till the podcast. It's the sound. I'll let you do it, but I noticed it too.
It's the vault door from Fallout. It's not Mystery Science. Any true fan, Dave, would be able to tell the difference.
Yeah, Dave, why aren't you a fan of Fallout? Like, come
not
on.
a
Don't
fan of
be
MC3K.
Dave. I think we rag on Dave the most. We need to find a new target. Tiger Kiro. Hey, Tiger Kiro. What the fuck, man?
Why are you
Look at you.
Tiger?
Yeah, why are you saying about the legends of me and Lance are together? Like, it's not a legend. No.
You're such a stupid bitch.
Kevin, it's
And
like,
you
it's
know-
not
you know-
fake. It's real. It's real love.
And then there's scrolls quickly through the Nuzlocke thread, and then there's Dottie Fan. Dottie Fan needs to get his shit together.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We've spent.
You're just being mean to everyone. Okay, let's move on.
Everybody's a dick but us. We will rule.
Because we're the tunnel snakes.
I hate you both now. You're both fired. Pack
Yeah,
up your
but what
stuff
you think that, but tunnel snakes rule, and we're the tunnel snakes. That's us, and we rule. Rule.
Yeah, well, Lance
Me and
is
Cameron just
butch,
did
and
the
he's
best
going to
one.
become a hairdresser.
I like to cyber sex.
Okay, so I guess we'll move on. That's all. That's pretty. Anyone? I mean, that's kind of like a short list of stuff to talk about before we move on to stuff we got.
Well, I didn't put it down, but I think what we were going to start recording the podcast earlier, but just as we were about to start, somebody came to my door, and I went down because I
Being
wasn't
reported.
expecting anybody, but it turns out I've gotten my first
Hold
Jehovah's.
on. To that, I've got actually, that soundboard I was talking about. I've actually got the perfect sound for that. Where you said you weren't expecting anyone. Thank you for that, Lance.
Was that the sound?
Please keep it in there.
That was.
Please keep
But-
people are spoiling the new episode of Ponies for me on Tumblr. I gotta get off Tumblr now.
Oh, boo-hoo.
But yeah, here's what it should have been as soon as you did that.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
All right, I'm done. Go back.
It wasn't the Spanish Inquisition. It was actually my first ever set of Jehovah's Witnesses,
Oh.
and I didn't know they came around here.
They come everywhere. Wait, that sounds wrong.
It was weird, but they went up. They were talking to me. It was two old women. I couldn't just go away to two old women.
Yeah, you can.
I
You
can't.
totally can.
I can't. I have to. I can't be mean to old women,
Why not?
especially when they know where I live.
So it's not that you're trying to be a gentleman; it's because you're afraid of them.
No, but seriously, I didn't want to be a dick to them because, old women, and
They're just
so
hot.
they start talking to me. And first of all, they start, to try to get me tell me about the social networking and how, basically about fraud. And I was a bit confused, right? Because they had two magazines in their hand, right? One of them was Awake magazine, and the headline was, "What should you know about social networking? Also, how should we pray to God?" And
Through social networking.
I poked God the other night on Facebook.
That didn't come over my headset, did it?
Yeah, it did.
God damn.
Stop fucking around while we're doing the
No.
podcast.
No, I'm not fucking around. I'm sorry.
You are.
I was trying to look for the new episode so I could add it to my watch later, so I could watch it on my Xbox later. The episode of Ponies, and obviously this is a fake posting, but okay, moving on. Sorry, go on.
The other one that they had in their hand was the Watchtower, which had a big nuclear explosion and Armageddon. What is it? When will it come?
Next Thursday, prime time.
And I couldn't. I wanted the magazine. I'm not gonna lie. I want the magazine because First of all, I wanted to see what they were writing about social networking, and second of all, I wanted to see. Hold on, this thing is a nuclear bomb going on the front. This should be good.
Hey, did you get a magazine though? Because I think they give those out for free.
I got both.
Oh,
I
sweet.
got both.
Now you'll become a Jehovah's Witness.
So they were talking to me about the whole social networking thing and fraud. I was like, yeah, whatever.
Wait, what about social networking and fraud? Like, is it evil? Or is that what they were trying to preach to you?
No, they were just saying like, oh hey, if you
don't,
they were just saying like, oh hey, well it's terrible that people can make your identity and use your identity, but they won't have even met you. And
you're like, yes, it's very shameful how people will just totally disregard your humanity and try and like do things to your life, that stuff you don't want to do, like change your opinion on things and interrupt you in the middle of the day.
They've got this handy dandy little like two-step how it works section on how Facebook works. 1. Post message. Status update, finger quotes, on your page. 2. All of those on your list of friends receive your message when they log on to their page, and when you receive their messages when you log on to your page.
My God, I want to try this network. What's it called?
And then they have these things. The advantages and disadvantages of face-to-face conversation, handwritten letter or card, and email. The advantage of face-to-face includes all of the subtle nuances of facial expression, tone of voice, and gestures. Disadvantage: both parties must be available. Handwritten letter or card. Advantage: warm and personal. Disadvantage: takes time to write and takes days to get there.
I'm kind of confused as to what their stance is. Like, do they want us to stop using social networking? Do they want us to use it?
I can get back to you on that when I actually read through it. They've just got like, how does social networking affect my privacy? In the abundance of words, there does not fail to be transgression, but this one keeping his lips in check, acting discreetly. Proverbs.
So basically, if you don't want shit to be public, don't post it.
Yeah.
If you don't want shit to be poop, don't eat food.
Yeah, exactly. Word of the Lord. And then they've got this section on science, which I find pretty funny. The glory, in quotes, of stars. And they're basically saying, oh hey, did you know that the Hubble, like, what's, kind of like pretty, obvious, if you knew about the Hubble takes pictures in more or less.
He's talking about the Hubble telescope.
Yeah, it takes pictures in black and white basically, and when they publish them, when NASA or whoever published them, they add color filters.
Well, yeah, but I mean, most of those color filters are actually based on the information
I know.
They're getting back on like the gas and stuff.
I know, but it's just they're just I think they're making it a little bit too big. Like, hey, yeah, this is how it works. I'm just saying, but how to study the Bible, the engineered instinct of the paper wasp under was it designed? Should you chew betel nut? Should you choose nuts?
I think we've spent a lot of time on this.
Oh well, can I just go on to Armageddon then?
No, because I mean I'm already like the cause of Armageddon, so I'd rather not just. I don't like to hear about my own work.
They went on to Armageddon, and they started talking about oh well, do you know about this? And I kind of like cut out a huge bit of conversation by saying, yeah, it was a big battle, and decisive battle between
the good guys and the bad guys.
Yeah, basically. and
Make it
they
as
go,
generic as possible.
oh, so you know about that, do you? Were you raised? I was like, yeah, I was raised Catholic. Oh, but did they teach you? No, I read up on it myself. Oh, that's great. It's good to see a young person like yourself. I got all this
And then she
information. I
starts
watched.
hitting on you, like obviously hitting on you. It's good to see
I-
a young person like yourself. I'd like to see a little bit more of that young person, if you know.
The best thing is though that
I see you got a cane there. I too have a cane.
Oh.
Nobody's ever seen Herman Cain.
No,
The funny thing is, so I got all this information not from reading the Bible or whatever. I got that from watching a History Channel special.
I got that from social networking. Booyah!
I say as I slam the door in their faces. Oh, what they see through the window is me just giving them the finger. Yeah, fuck you.
And they look at the other window and it's just you again. Somehow you split in two, and just giving them the finger from both sides.
But Watchtower itself isn't that interesting. There's no, science. I think not. Moments.
It's like, what's the deal with this penicillin, huh? I don't want people injecting mold into me just to cure my quote-unquote diseases. God will help me. God will cure. Oh God, it hurts.
It's weird because I've never come across these people before. I've never, this has never happened to me before. This doesn't happen around here, and it's weird. But hey, I got 2 magazines, and it should,
That should keep you warm when you burn them later.
I really want to know about social networking. What the Jehovah's Witnesses believe about that. What I'm asking is the Pope on Facebook, and should I add him as a friend?
Actually, yes, he is on Facebook. There was a big deal in the news about that like 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, you can't friend him though.
Because he's a friend of all.
It's like the Queen of England. I don't think you can friend her either, but she has a Facebook.
Queen just wouldn't want to be associated with that with you on.
You have to know her last name to friend her.
The fuck
I know this. God damn it.
Hold on, I'm gonna be the Riddler
I know the
here.
German. I know the German version.
Isn't it Windsor?
Yes, that's it. It's Windsor, and her last name. And before World War II, it was Saxon Gotburg or something like that.
No, I don't know.
You're making that up.
I'm not.
Dude, no.
I'm not. They changed it. They changed it during World War II.
Wait, hold on. We're crossing into history. We gotta stop.
It's English history.
I'm
Though.
right.
Her full name is Elizabeth Alexandra Mary.
Her full name is actually Bend Over.
Did you just like
Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Actually, hold on. She in 1992 she termed. Okay, wait, I don't know what this is about, but on Wikipedia there was something that she dubbed the horrible year, but she said it in Latin, which is anus horribilis. It's so right when he said the butt joke, I just saw anus. And I'm like,
I think it was probably the year when like all of her kids got divorced or something.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I know stuff.
Okay, we need to move on.
Yeah. Okay. So moving on the Jehovah's Witness podcast. Should we go on to stuff we got, or?
Yeah, well, that's what we have to go on to now.
How long have we been recording? Can I just
know,
ask that real quick?
25 minutes.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah. It seems.
Damn!
We'll find a way to artificially bloat this behemoth in a little bit.
Well, if you could let me talk with the Jehovah's Witnesses some more.
No.
I don't like talking about religion and.
We go places.
Me and Jehovah, we go places, they witness it.
I witnessed Jehovah stealing some money from the corner drugstore. I want to tell people about it, because if you accuse your God of doing crimes, you too can go to heaven. Although I was confused about Jehovah's Witnesses. Like, I thought like their deal was like only a certain amount of people are getting into heaven. Like, oh, only this many
We're not
haven't.
bringing it.
But it was like, why are you people, trying to recruit more? Doesn't that lessen your chances of getting in there?
Moving on.
Okay, anyway. I guess stuff we got. Who wants to go first?
I will go first. I volunteer.
Okay. So cabinet. Go ahead, Len.
Okay, actually give me 1 sec to unstring my headset real quick, because I can actually look at exactly what I got. It's right over here.
It's right over
I'm
here.
over at my girlfriend's still since last week, and I just have a pile of my stuff.
Have you been there the whole week?
I've been here the whole week.
Wow.
I'm going home this weekend. I got a bitchin' poster of Saints Row the Third from FYE.
And you're mailing that to me, right?
Actually, I was going to, but they only had one more, and I'm gonna be a selfish prick, and it's mine.
Oh.
But hey, at least take a picture of that. I'd like to see it.
I will. It's just I gotta get Carol to hold it open or something when I do.
The poster.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And I got her an Arkham City poster that has it's the one with Batman and Catwoman back to back.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, so I got that. I got this awesome tin poster that I'll post a picture of too of Batman. I think it's. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's no, it's it's Batman from I can't remember the name. I think Killing Joke Batman. I don't know. It's a cool comic picture of Batman. It's like an old timey tin poster.
Link it to me, and I'll just find out.
Kevin will know.
Yeah, but anyway, I got a Super 8 combo pack for like $16. Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy, the special Blu-ray edition.
Oh, I'm not a joke. For a second there, when you said combo pack, I instantly thought you bought like a burger or something that was a combo thing.
Yes, this is America, Cabinet, and all of our media comes with free food.
Anyway, I got Star Wars: The Clone Wars Season 1 on Blu-ray, which is actually pretty good.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
It's really not as bad as a lot of people make it sound. It's actually surprisingly mature. There was an episode where like several characters died on screen.
Has frequent guest appearances by Jar Jar Binks is not cool.
They're not frequent. There's only one. There's only like one or two in this season. That's one or two too many for me. Yeah. I got a anniversary combo pack of Apollo 13,
which also came.
which also has Jar Jar Binks. Because I want to see Ghost Protocol in IMAX, just so I can see the new Bane prologue. I've never seen a Mission Impossible movie, so I bought for like $10 a DVD collection of Mission Impossibles 1 through 3. It's actually a pretty nice box set. I got Alien Special Edition on Blu-ray and Aliens Special Edition on Blu-ray because me and Carol really wanted those. I can't see what that specific Blu-ray is. No, I got Taken on Blu-ray. Blu-ray and DVD combo pack.
I'll say.
Batman Beyond Season 1. Batman the Animated Series Season 1. I got Seki Ray Season 1 and 2. It's a booby anime.
I was about to say. It's on
Netflix,
and I've seen some of it. It's just basically just tits and ass the whole time.
The sad thing is it's not a hentai. It's just, that's what it does. On the back of the box, it literally says boobies for the win, but I literally do watch
Really? Really?
I literally do watch it for the plot. That's the saddest thing. Basically, imagine Pokemon, but with humans, and that's pretty much it.
Pokemon,
I got
like bad sexual fanfics with humans.
I still like it. It's a guilty pleasure. Tremors Attack Pack, which when I was a kid, I was a huge fan of the Tremors series.
Yeah.
It's a DVD pack that it's not special or anything. All the discs are on like those double-sided DVDs. I hate those, but for just like $10, it's all 4 Tremors movies in one convenient little box. And then
I like the Tremors.
I got the collector's edition of Red Dawn, which is a movie I've been wanting to see for like years.
Oh, that's an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, isn't it?
No. It's it has Patrick Swayze, C. Thomas Howell, Leah Thompson, Charlie Sheen, and Jennifer Grey, and it's when they were all like kids, they were teenagers.
Oh.
And the plot This is a movie from the 80s, and it's the guy who created Homefront also created this. They basically have the same plot. But Russians invade the U.S., and basically a bunch of high schoolers are like, fuck that shit, and they go to war against them. But it's something I've been wanting to see for ages. I got Venetica on Xbox 360, which is a title that came out in everywhere else in the world about 3 years ago and finally got ported to the U.S. So far it's shit, but it's kind of enjoyably shit. I got Oni Champura.
Oh, I was thinking of Red. I was thinking of Red Sonja. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the spin-off of Conan. I got Oni Chambura Bikini Samurai Squad for Xbox 360, which I played one chapter of. It's retarded, but it seems like really stupid, funny retarded. So I'm glad I bought it. I'll probably be able to do a Let's Play of it someday. And I got Alpha Protocol for the Xbox 360, which so far isn't as bad as a lot of people told me it is. And I also got a fuck ton of Cheetos Puffs and a 12-pack of Mountain Dew.
And those cabinet.
And Carol got me a My Little Pony calendar. And that's all I can think of right now that I got this week. Oh, and Cabinet bought me Still Life.
Yeah.
Now, I was on Steam, and I every now and then I'm getting to it on Steam. Every now and then I get bored and I look up cheap games because I had $17 on a prepaid card left, and so I was like, okay, I'll put like $10 on Steam and I'll buy a game. And there was a game series I found that the first game was called Postmortem, and then the second and third sequel were Still Life and Still Life 2. And so I bought Postmortem for myself for $10 and then asked Cabinet, because he was offering to buy me a different game for about the same price. I asked him to buy me Still Life and Still Life 2 for about $14. And two things. One, the exact day I made this deal with him, I went to the local Walmart with Carol, and on CD they had a deal where for just $10 they had all 3 games and then some extra shitty horror game. It's a horror game. You're like an FBI investigator. Though I personally prefer using Steam and not having to keep a disc in my tray, so I'm still okay with Steam. But
wink,
wink, wink. But Cabinet went to buy the game for me, and he bought it for himself. There's two big friendly green buttons to click on, and he clicked the wrong one.
I didn't know.
Cabinet.
I bought New Vegas for myself just before that, so I'm gonna blame it on that.
Yeah, well, Oh, I also got my girlfriend Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition. So there's something.
Does it come with the album version of Tunnel Snake's Rule?
It actually does not include that, but for 15,000 Microsoft points, it's reported that you can sacrifice them to Bill Gates and you'll get them.
Can I point out that as you were doing your whole stuff we got section, I drew on this piece of paper Tunnel Snake's Rule Snake and where are the tunnel snakes.
Thank you.
Sometimes I'm not sure if I hate you or.
Well, Tunnel Snake's rule, and we're the tunnel snakes, and that's us, and we rule. Do you get my drift?
Yeah. Oh, and today, this isn't really something I got, but today I'm hoping to see The Grey, starring Liam Neeson with Caroline. I've heard really good things about it, so I'm excited. And I'm going to see Chronicle the second that comes out.
Yeah, I want to see that too. I really want to see that.
It's basically American Akira, but not directed by Christopher Nolan and starring Goodman. Or, yeah, Jerry.
Doesn't that come out next week, though?
It keeps saying Super Bowl weekend, and I don't know when the hell that is because I don't give a shit about Super Bowl, so I think it's next weekend. If it's not out this weekend, it's next week.
Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, but weekend could mean not Friday or...
The only big event I'm looking forward to in the next couple months is Valentine's Day, and that's because that's when the Mass Effect 3 demo comes out.
It's like, because I want to take my beautiful girlfriend Carol to a nice dinner. It's like, no, it's a video game.
Actually, I want to point out real quick something else I got this week, and I'll post a picture. I got her a big-ass teddy bear from Walmart that's carrying a heart that says love. And I was going to try and surprise her. She has a chair across from her bed, and she works the night shift at Walmart, so she sleeps all day, right? So my plan was to put
Dude,
the chair
you're gonna
across
fucking
from
scare
her.
the shit out of her.
Well, my plan was to put the chair. No, because this bear is so big, there's no way I could hide it until Valentine's Day. So she was asleep, and I was just gonna go in her room, which I can normally pull off, just put it on the chair across from her bed, and then I was gonna put Fallout 3 in its arm, and also there's a little My Little Pony Valentine's Day card from Walmart there. But me and my friend went on such an adventure to find it that I will not be telling here because I'm already taking up too much time.
Yes.
But
Correct.
you know, I went in there and I put the bear down and everything, and then my friend came to knock on the door to ask me something, so thus waking up Carol. And so, you know, I'm like, okay, I can play this off, and I'm slowly beginning to black out, and I just hear, oh, thank you, Andrew, and I just, fuck! So I'm like, but she loved it, and that was her Valentine's Day present. And then,
Dude, you need a spray bottle of like chloroform whenever you're doing stuff like that.
well, normally she sleeps right through shit. It's just my friend was a dumbass, knocked on the door. Also, you know, kind of a Valentine's Day thing. We still have some money left over on some a bunch of coupons for and gift cards for the Outback Steakhouse, which we love. And also, she's paying for the Gray today, and then I'm paying for the Underworld movie, which I personally don't. I'm not that excited to see, but you know, Carol really wants to see it, so I'm gonna pay for that, and she's gonna pay for the Gray. Though I'm gonna do my damnedest to convince her to see War Horse instead of Underworld. But
I thought you were gonna go see that. Like, didn't we talk about that last podcast? That you were gonna go see that?
War Horse, yeah, we still haven't. We're not made of time.
It's not a pony.
In war, the first thing we lose are the horses.
War.
Cabinet's
War never
referencing a
changes.
video. Cabinet's referencing a live-action trailer for the most recent Halo game, and they did a live-action trailer, and it starts with an old guy saying "in war," and I had an error on a website where the beginning of the trailer kept looping, so it was just "in war," and the website was one where it used to listen to music, so it was kind of annoying. Okay, I took up like 15 minutes. So, Cabinet, what did you get?
I didn't get too much this week. Although I did went on a spending spree on Amazon, got Sonic Heroes, Sonic 2006, and Sonic Unleashed because I hate myself and I want to die.
You heard it here first, folks. Sonic 2006, and no,
Sonic Heroes, I remember it being so much better, but no, it's pretty bad. I played through like 1.5 of the story so far.
1.5 of the story. So you
Stories,
played.
there's 4.
so you got downloadable content.
There's 4, and then you've got the end game, which is
Hold
technically
on.
5.
He played through 1.5, so he got through 3. You got through 3/4.
No, I'm
Hold on. If you got through 1 and then you got through half,
Yeah.
that would mean let's say that there's 4 chapters. That means you beat one chapter.
Carry the one.
God damn it, Cabinet, you stupid motherfucker. Okay, for those
That
of you
wasn't even
listening,
me.
at
That
home-
wasn't even me.
No, it was you. You said 1.5.
Yeah, 1 and 1/2.
Yes.
Take a gun, 33
okay.
and a third.
Fucking.
Anyway, okay, yeah, we were talking. I was like, let's move on to what Cabinet got, but I was like, wait, we've been talking.
I've got Sonic Heroes. I haven't got Sonic 2006 yet, and I haven't got Sonic Unleashed. I actually had so
How
much
did you
trouble.
buy them? I mean, did you buy them through Steam or just you?
Amazon.
Okay, so they're being shipped to you.
Oh, I also got Sonic 1 and 3, 1 through 3, the original ones. They had a stale on Steam. Cabinet got that too.
Yep. I got a lot of Steam games because now I've got a computer that's worth running, that's able to run things.
It runs.
I got Recon actually got me Grand Theft Auto 4 for my birthday, and thank you very much as well.
just slurps. Just like, yeah, I did that. So humble.
I got
You got what? Hello?
Hello. Okay, sorry about that. I got Sonic CD. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. I
think you mentioned
got
that.
Sonic.
I might have, but I also got Fallout New Vegas, as I said already.
Oh, well, real quick about the whole Grand Theft Auto thing. The thing is, like, Cabinet and I bought it too because I thought we'd be able to do multiplayer.
Oh yeah.
And we can't.
I have it as
because
well.
Cabinet needs to, I don't know, update his routers.
I need to mess around my router before that because I need to install an update for Games for Windows Live. No one let me install it because I don't know.
Because Games for Windows Live is bullshit.
Basically, yeah.
Hold on, I'm an Xbox Live ambassador on Xbox Live, and basically I'm
PlayStation
like,
Network.
yeah, I'm like, shut up. I'm an unpaid tech support. Basically, I'm a volunteer. I get some free Xbox shit if I do well. And actually, this month I got like a torch or something from Avatar. But we there was a guy who came to me who was like, yeah, he didn't know it was just Xbox. He thought it was Microsoft support. There's a lot of issues like that. But he had bought a game over. I think he bought Fallout 3. He'd bought it over Games for Windows Live instead of Steam. Which uses Games for Windows Live, but then it has Steam errors. Normally if you have an error, it's with Steam.
I don't have to sign into Games for Windows Live to play Fallout 3.
Yeah, and well, I think you do because I had to.
Nope.
Okay, well I'm just a retard, but I chose to do it. But anyway, so the guy's issue is he had an issue with Games for Windows Live. Games for Windows Live is. As a digital platform, it's okay, but use Steam. If you're going to buy a game online, but use Steam. And if you really have to, use Origin. Don't use Windows Live.
Well, you don't really have a choice with this.
If you can avoid it, as in...
with the game we're talking.
You can avoid it.
But the reason...
With the game
Lance, we'll get you on this game too. But what we're going to do is Carmageddon. Have you heard of that?
Yes, I have heard of that. I don't know if my laptop will be able to handle it, but I'll enjoy pushing it so it can.
Basically, what you do is you tweak the game so that there is no friction for the cars, so the cars go everywhere.
Imagine, okay, that scene in The Matrix when Neo is flying really, really, really fast, and the whole world is trailing behind him in his wake. That's pretty much Carmageddon.
Except we don't know Kung Fu.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Alright. So
Cabinet's surprised dog face on Avatar is just hilarious for that whoa.
It's funny on my screen because Cabinet's looking at your avatar, or the dog is looking at your avatar, and it's just
he's looking at you riding a bird for me.
For me, he's looking directly into your avatar's mouth.
I didn't know that was a bird. I thought that was a tree trunk.
What? It's a bird. It's a giant...
What tree trunk looks like that?
Look, in all fairness, for some reason on my computer, it's very pixely.
It's pixely for me too, but I can still see that it's a fucking
I can
bird.
see now, but I look like... Why?
Such a stupid mother... I can see now. What is...
Alright, anyway, it's my turn.
I hate you.
So Recon got a bird.
No. For some reason, Cabinet put Ass-Peed Revolutions for me. I got Assassin's Creed Revolutions, about 5 hours ago.
Isn't it Revelations?
Oh,
Leaky pee
you
butt.
put Revolutions or Revelations. Damn you. I also got. Hold on, let me find it. Here we go. I got the science, the potato science kit from Portal 2 that turns a regular potato into Gladys.
You stabbed me. What is wrong with you? Do you have a multimeter? Never mind. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an
Prayer
eye on
from
me.
the
I'm
mic.
going to do some scheming. Here I go. Oh, where are we? How long have I been out? Did anything happen while I was out?
And then you press the button after her whole startup thing, and she'll say just random quotes from the game. I was hoping there'd be new dialogue, but
yeah, but I saw that on ThinkGeek. He got it from ThinkGeek.com. Were you able to get the Cave Johnson portrait?
oh no, I didn't get that. I think they're sold out on that. But also, these were offered
They
at
are.
Magfest, these potatoes, and they wanted $15 more than what they cost at ThinkGeek. So I'm glad I didn't buy it at the convention.
Was it ThinkGeek selling them or?
Yeah, ThinkGeek sells them.
Yeah, well, people always sell at conventions floors more than they do online.
And they also came with free
Fun-
potatoes, but that still doesn't.
Funimation.
Listen, as an Irishman, I would know if a potato was worth $15 or not.
At Funimation's booth at Anime Expo, they were selling stuff that they sell on their website for like $10 for $30.
Yeah.
Then again, they were using FYE, who's known for they raise prices so fucking much.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, go on.
There's an FYE here now. I mean, back when I was dating the whore, I had never seen one before except for in California, and I think there's a couple of them here in Oklahoma now. And they have really cool stuff, but yeah, it's really expensive. More expensive than it should be.
Sometimes you get lucky. Like, sometimes it's weird, too. Like, I found a, when I got Taken, I had to get it at a different store. I got it at Walmart.
I know it's the name of the series, of the thing, but it sounds like you're talking about something else.
Yeah,
Like
when I got kidnapped. Anyway, they had a DVD copy of Taken. You know, DVD copies are normally like $5 or $10 off what the Blu-ray is. A DVD copy of Taken was like $21, or no, it was like $25. And I was like, okay, well, you know, I'll look at the Blu-ray, see if they have a combo pack, and that way I would be able to justify maybe paying that much. And I went over to look at the Blu-ray that they had. They only had one left, and it was a normal Blu-ray, just Blu-ray, no DVD or digital or anything. And it was like $20. It was like $5 or $10 cheaper. Like FYE is just weird sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. But anyways, I did order a bunch of things from ThinkGeek because it was just, I don't know, I was like, I had to order some stuff, so I was like, I'm just gonna buy some other stuff since it's all gonna be shipped at about the same time. This isn't on the list, but I showed Cabinet this. I got some gifts for a friend of mine who's about to have a baby. And I got her this, I think it's called a creeper, but it's like the little baby outfit that slips on, and it's got like short sleeves, but like nothing for the legs.
Oh, you mean
like a onesie or whatever it's called?
I know what it is called, and it's pissing me off.
I think it's called a creeper. I think that's what it said on the website. But it's black, and it's got a picture of an empty bottle on it. Well, somewhat empty, and it's got like the exclamation mark inside the yellow triangle, like the bottle's emptying, like you have to recharge it like a battery, and and it's got like a thing that says like empty full, and full will equal happy. So I thought, yeah, I mean, she's not very geeky, but I told her I'd get her something geeky from MagFest, but I couldn't find any baby things. And for them,
actually, Valve sells those.
Oh, okay. Well, I also
they have some of those on the Valve store. I'm only saying that because I'm going there right now to look at what the hell they're called.
But I also got the baby's owner's manual for them. And there's like a thing about pacifiers, and like there's a picture of like a baby head, and it's like pacifier plugs into mouth, and it's talking about like you need to find out which pacifier is compatible with your model. And
hey, really quick, it's called a crawler.
Oh, okay. I thought it was called a creeper.
No, it's a crawler, which sounds creepier to me, but
there's I'm trying to find something interesting from this like owner's manual to read. But I thought it was pretty funny, and I want to read through it before I have to give it to them, just because it's got some pretty good tips, like massaging your baby.
What happens if your baby is faulty? Can I take it back for a refund?
Yes. Here's something about massaging your baby. Caution, massaging the baby's abdomen may trigger emission of urine or gas. Before performing this massage, place a protective washcloth beneath the baby.
Well, hold on, really quick. If you're having an issue with your baby, you know, giving it a good shake every now and then, you know, that'll help it right out.
Let's see if there's something in here about shaking babies.
You just turned the page. Don't.
Oh. Today is the anniversary of the world record for the largest snowflake.
But yeah, okay. I spent way too much talking about that than I should have. But also that's the stuff I had to get. But yeah, I got the Gladys potato from ThinkGeek as well. I got the Scott Vest hoodie, which has all these like special pockets and stuff for your like various gadgets. It's such an awesome hoodie, man. It's so worth it. It was like $60. And it's got like a little thing for just fit your earphones into so they don't like fall out of like from behind your head. Just hope like in the pockets, like the front pockets, there's a water bottle holder and a keychain like lanyard thing. I also got the bag of holding, which is this gray kind of arm satchel kind of bag. And I'm starting to believe why it's called the bag of holding, because I stuck it, like, when I first got it, I was like, crap, my laptop's not going to fit in this. And I put it, like, I set it on top of my laptop just to gauge the size, and my laptop stuck a good half an inch over each side of the bag, and I was like, ah, crap. But then, like, later, after I filled it with stuff, I was like, well, I might as well see if maybe I can cram it in there. And my laptop just slid right in, and I was like, huh, it is bigger on the inside.
You were supposed to interrupt me and not make me look like an idiot.
No, I was actually getting ready to seal the bag. Hold on a second. Okay.
God, fucking damn. Actually, go on. I'm sorry.
I think really that's about it. I got some more. I ordered some more Bucky balls just because I had so much fun with those little magnets. What?
Oh shit! I want a Bucky ball.
They're these tiny. They're like the size of BBs, but they're really, really strong magnets. Which I should in my video games. Crap! I lost the clock I was using to keep time.
Will we just move on then?
I'm trying to think if that's all I got. Is it? Cabinet? Is it? You know, you live here. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
But no, I think that's about everything I got. Oh
Okay,
wait,
we'll move on.
I'm kidding.
Will we move on to the questions then?
Oh god, how many of them were asked by J.E. Realize or Gerbils or Jewelry, whatever his name is?
Jerusalem. Jerusalem.
Sam.
Jerbonkadonk.
Ted. None actually.
But there's one right there. It says Jur.
Oh wait, no, sorry. He submitted one like last minute.
Oh.
Okay, so one then.
Crap! Gotta get the last one in. Ah. Okay.
But okay, hold on.
I have to go in order. I'd rather kind of not. But.
Oh, okay.
This is.
Okay, sorry.
You want to read this one?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jer from the forums asks, "How do you think humanity will perish?"
Not with a yell, but with a whimper.
It's with a bang, but a whimper.
Oh. Whatever. You know, I'm horrible with quotes, as we talked about last week.
But
we're talking about how humanity ends in general, or the planet.
I think the species.
The species. Okay. Well, I think it'd be fair to say that the species would be destroyed either by our own hand or some other species' hand. It's probably
I think by our own hand is more accurate.
Well, that depends on how far off we get into, the future.
I mean, it's like this. It's like, okay, we come up with, like, great ways to, like, revolutionize science, but, like, the religious people are always, like, shooting it down. Like, oh, no, we can't do that. Sorry. That, like, stem cells.
No, what's the Andrew Ryan speech?
Oh.
is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow?
Dude, your
No, says the
microphone
man
just,
in
like,
Washington.
I think that was the exact quote, too.
Recon became like a robot. I don't know about you guys, but on mine he like became a robot, and he's like, "No, that's not bad.
Who, I did or Cabinet did?
Cabinet did.
Yeah.
Like, it made like a. Just listen to it later, but it sounded like like he became
I heard it
a
too.
robot.
I didn't know if you said me, because if it was me, that means I had the, like, connection problem. But if it was both of us hearing him the same, that means he had the connection problem.
Yeah, it was probably just me.
Fucking Irish.
But yeah, I kind of think, because, like, okay, like, stem cell research, if you look into it, that is actually, like, really beneficial to mankind. I mean, we can use that to regrow organs, to fix a lot of problems. And it's basically, nah, fuck that, sorry. Like, the religious groups.
Yeah.
And, they've been doing that for years. Like, I think, during some of the more medical, medical experiments of the past, they would shoot it down. And if we would have had that, like, early when they first started, I mean, a lot of diseases and a lot of people's lives could be saved. I think, yeah, even, like, penicillin they shot down using.
Yeah, but like it's always came to a pacing point where some people are just scared of new stuff.
Well, no, I actually remember, like, this story about, like, how this family, they were religious and they wouldn't let, like, doctors treat their dying family member with simple medical procedures because they were going to pray and the praying was going to work, and then the guy ended up dying.
Well, I don't know.
I know.
Isn't it?
Hold on. I know what you're thinking of. Actually, what you're thinking of, or at least it's a very similar thing. You're thinking of when that one lady, I can't remember her name, but she was a vegetable, and they were going to take her off of life support because there was like literally no way that she was going to come back, and her family was like, and they were going to put her down peacefully, and I say put her down like she's a dog. I'm sorry, but her family was like, no, God is going to save her. So instead, they pretty much allowed her to starve to death until she died. Starved to death until she died. They allowed her to starve to death because they believed that God would bring her back to life. But those are the really evangelic people. We're getting into a whole thing here, but
There's always crazy people like who think that the good way isn't their way, so just hard-headed, essentially.
Yes.
But
all right. Let's do these Lance questions. Are those all for Lance? Even that
Yes.
last one?
yes,
yes.
Okay. I will read the. I'll read the first. You read the second, and then I'll read the third since they're all for Lance.
yeah.
Okay, Lance. This comes from Goo Man from the forums. Well, they all come from Goo Man. Are you still as interested in? I guess. Okay, I understand what that is. My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic, as you are through the first series of podcasts. I guess the first.
Well, I think the beginning of this podcast, we're in, especially the interruption part of it, which I don't want you to cut out. The part where I interrupted everything really quick for ponies. Yes, I still absolutely love Friendship is Magic. With fandoms, there's always bad eggs. It's actually, it's kind of like religions. But with fandoms, there's always bad eggs. I mean, Pokemon with Homestuck. But with everything, there's the annoying fans who never shut the fuck up about it. And then there's the fans who are like, oh yeah, I like this. I still really like My Little Pony. I still take it for what it is, as it's. God damn it!
I was trying to add
still
some
take it
background music for you.
I still take it as what it is for Dear Princess Celestia. I still take My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic for what it is. It's a kid's show for 8-year-olds so that they can learn morals, so they don't grow up cutting people's hairs off or beating the shit out of each other.
Cutting people's hairs off?
Yeah,
in my head,
really hates
hold on.
barbers.
I was thinking of
Friendship is
generic,
Magic prevents barbers and hairdressers.
For some reason, I was the example I was thinking in my head was old timey kids who would dip the girl in front. They would dip the hair of the girl in front of them in glue or cut off their pigtails.
Inkwell.
But yeah, that. But that was what I was thinking when I said that. I don't know why. But
So that's still kind of along the lines of hairstyling. They're dyeing the hair. So yeah, Friendship is Magic prevents hairdressers. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I still really enjoy Friendship is Magic. I still, I'm planning some things involving Brony Meats on the West Coast with a friend, and there's some other talk of bigger things, but I'm not allowed to say more than that. I really enjoy it. I love the episode with Derpy, even though a lot of people were like, but fan's gonna fan. And I really enjoy it. I still think it's a heartwarming show about horses.
And the second question, which is, what's your opinion on how I think the show has just become awful?
And by I, he means Cabinet himself, not Gooman.
Yeah. Yes.
I kind of regret that lineup of who asks what now.
Yeah, you dumbass. I thought you did that intentionally.
That's what I thought you did too.
Oh. I was just since he just read one, I'll read one, and then he'll read another one, and kind of go back and forth.
For these questions, I was just gonna read what I said on the forums, but I don't want to be boring and do that. Cabinet's entitled to his own opinion. He can think what he wants. Personally, a hater's gonna hate. I enjoy the show. I think most of what Cabinet's. I don't want to get into a debate, so I'm not going to address Cabinet deliberately right now. I'm just going to talk about
Cabinet deliberately. My opponent is a good man. He fought a good fight, but My Little Ponies is the best show ever of all time.
But it's not. But it's a good show. I enjoy it, and for what it is as a kid show, I think it's good, and it does enough pandering to the adult fans or the older fans that I think is pretty good. I have friends who. I have one friend named Mel. She watched it since the fucking 80s when she was a little girl, and it was the old Generation 2 and 3 and all that shit. And she still loves the show, even though there's such a huge blast in popularity. And if someone like her who's been watching it since she was like 5, and that's back in fucking 82 or something, then I think it's still ponies. It's still whatever it was. It's just updated for a new generation, and it's like I said, it's just a kid show, but it's an entertaining kid show like Powerpuff Girls or
unlike how other like television reprisals have like basically just fucked up the series, like the Ninja Turtles screwed it up with their animated
there's
series.
a new one coming out actually. There's a new one of TMNT coming out soon. I saw this the other day. It should be out in the next sometime this year. I think it's on Cartoon Network.
Oh god, it's gonna be like Flash animation made by the guy who did like Ben 10 or actually if it was the writers who did Ben 10 that might not be so bad as long as it wasn't the ones who did Alien Force and whatever. But yeah, I don't have high hopes.
Yeah.
Can I just point out, because I believe a lot of people misinterpreted me when I said this. I said what I mean to say is people are making the show out to be a lot better than it actually is, and
yeah, we get it. You hate it. You hate it. We get it.
No, I don't mind. Like people think like, oh, I'm saying my opinion's the right one, and if you don't believe that, you're wrong. But I'm just saying, this is what I think, and if it affects you, if this affects the way you're thinking about this, calm down. It's just my opinion, man.
Yeah. Cabinet hates My Little Pony, so...
I just watched The Big Lebowski, so...
Okay, last question for Lance. Goo Man wants to know who emptied his fridge.
Well answered. Let's go.
Adam Jensen. Let's move right along.
But he, in all fairness, now he never asked for this.
Okay. Now, there's one question for me, and then another question of kind of like who, I guess for everybody. Okay, I was trying to get you to get the person's email who sent this, so we can at least.
I know what the email is, but I don't want to give it out.
Well, don't say that. Don't say like the domain. Just I guess. Unless it's like a long string of numbers, like
just say like what the first name would be. Like if it's Ken Jarills, then just say Ken.
We'll just go without it. If I will say, if next time if you submit a question through the email, please attach like a name you would like to be addressed by.
Okay.
Like specify a name you want to be addressed by, because it.
Can you say the email address real quick?
Well, yeah, without the domain, without the whatever like .com.
Okay.
No, I mean say the email address. Like, can you tell people what the question email address is?
Oh, well, we're gonna do that after the questions.
Okay, fine.
But okay,
we'd be a smart
Murkrow Rising.
Oh, that's actually kind of the name.
It's like Metal Gear Rising without the disappointment.
Yeah. Of course, I would have chosen a better Pokemon than Murkrow. But,
Dude, don't talk shit about Murkrow. I'll fucking kill you. Okay, what does Murkrow have to say? And is it about me?
Yes.
No, it's preparing to going against Recon, and is the girl. I say to you, godson, is the girl in the first podcast, which I presume is of season 2, because unless I'm a girl, Recon's girlfriend?
I'm hoping that they mean Collie and not Rig, who was also on the first episode of the podcast. But yeah, Collie and I are just friends. And yeah, that's kind of like how it's always going to be. So I don't know if there are shippers out there for this, so don't get your hopes up. Yeah, and it's always going to be that way, just for 3 important reasons. One, when Collie and I became close friends after bonding, after several all-nighters at school, trying to do screen prints the day before they were due. She told me this story about how a friend told her that guys and girls just can't be friends, and that all she wanted was a bro, I guess kind of to prove her friend wrong. And so I was like, okay, yeah, so that's all, that's what you want, a bro. I can be a bro. I mean, I was just, I didn't have any ulterior motives to be anything more. So that was kind of a big hint. Yeah, we're only going to be friends. The second one is, after my horrible luck with dating, I've pretty much given it up completely. I mean, with, after dating the 2 whores, and my last relationship, which didn't end bad, but just kind of, ended the way it did. I'm just, it's like, okay, I don't want to, incur any more bad luck, so I've given that up completely. And the third reason, and the most important reason, is that she has no interest in me whatsoever. So, yeah, we're just friends. We're not anything more. So, if there are shippers for that, which would be kind of creepy, just move on to something else.
And then Recon, stifled a tear and then said, "Next question."
Am I lagging?
Probably.
I think you are.
But, yeah, she's just a friend. We're just, I enjoy hanging out with her, and hopefully I'll take her. Hopefully I'll take her to the next MagFest. But I'm also hopefully we can get her on
I thought you were gonna say the next level.
I'm gonna take her to the next level, ultra friendship. But I hope I can get her. I hope I can get her back on the podcast. It's not just someone who's sitting several feet away, during the MagFest episode, but someone who's actually on my phone. The hell was that?
You again, Recon.
No, that came from Lance's side.
Yeah, we know.
But yeah. Okay, and then the last question. Stop playing stuff.
It's a soundboard.
Lance, do you want to ask this question since you were never asked?
What question?
The second one.
Second one.
Where are you reading it from?
Script.
From the top of the script.
Oh, I have to open up the script now? Okay.
You should always have it opened.
I had it opened, but it's so... Shut up. Okay.
Listen, I toiled for 5 minutes.
Oh, I didn't see that there was more at the bottom. That's what it was. Okay, general question. What other conventions are you going to this year?
If I can be first up on this, because Ireland is so
sorry.
Lance, stop it, seriously.
Okay.
Because Ireland is so jam-packed full of conventions that I'm not going to any anime conventions.
Why not? I
No.
thought you loved anime.
I'm maybe going to Anime Expo this summer.
No, it won't be this summer. Definitely won't be this summer.
Really? I thought this summer...
Me and Lance were kind of half. Well, me, Lance, and a friend of mine, were planning to head over. They really wanted to go to a convention, so I was planning with Lance see if we could do anything. But as it stands right now, I'm not going to have any money.
Aw.
So, did you?
Well, with you buying Final or Fallout and everything all the time, and all these Sonic.
Well, I haven't got disposable.
The gigantic amount that's going to require to fly and hotels
it's going to cost so much.
You're Irish. Make a boat out of the potato.
Carve a boat into the potato.
Lance, stop it.
That was accidental. I wasn't hoping anyone would hear that because I was fiddling with the soundboard trying to see if I could favorite one of the phrases without playing it. I'm sorry.
But yeah, so it's just it would cost way too much. I don't mind. Obviously, I don't mind. I would love to get out, get away. But it's just going to cost too much money, and it's money that I don't have. So instead, we're trying to sort things out for summer 2013. Cobra.
Oh yeah, me and Cabinet are to sum it up really quick. Retsupre, which is a series of they make fun of videos and let's plays and shit that are badly done. They did one of a game called Cobra, the Space Pirate, or the Space Adventure. Cobra is what the title is from the Sega CD, and it's based on a Japanese manga and anime series from the 80s. But we found out that the director of the Hills Have Eyes remake, as well as Taken, is he's doing a live action movie that's due out summer 2013, and so me and Cabinet are hoping to meet up and be able to see it in theaters because it looks spectacularly horrible, and we're legitimately excited for it.
Yeah.
Should we just segue into me saying what conventions I'm going to then?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. I'm planning on attending Anime Expo, and then I'm also looking to go to. Oh shit! What was I thinking? I'm trying to go to Anime Expo or this year RTX, which is the Rooster Teeth convention. Rooster Teeth being the creators of popular web series Red vs. Blue, and some other
popular
shit.
Red series, Web versus Blue.
Yeah.
That's odd. Though. Speaking of which, I haven't seen like Bernie Burns on Xbox in a long time.
Did he remove you from his
drop
friends
the
list?
name.
No, I'm not dropping it. I'm just like I was thinking about that the other day because I was looking through.
Did he remove you from his friends list?
No, I'm still on there. I just like when someone isn't on for a long time, it just says offline. It doesn't say offline for like 3 days.
No. You can toggle it to say that you're just offline.
Oh.
I think he
Okay.
does that whenever they're not doing community play dates.
Okay.
I wouldn't blame him. But the creators of Red vs. Blue and their shorts and the commercials they do. They're having their second annual convention this summer, and it's just after AX, and it's in Austin, Texas, at the Austin, Texas Convention Center. So
I'm gonna be able to
if
go.
I'm gonna swing that, I'm gonna have to kind of chip in some money and work shit out because I don't have a car or anything, and I have to work out hotels. But I'm really hoping to try to go to that and AX. At the very least, I would love to go to RTX. Carol would really love to go to RTX. And then I'm also debating if I want to go to PAX, Penny Arcade Expo over here on the West Coast in Seattle, because Penny Arcade Expo is, I would say, it's the go-to public gaming convention. It's an awesome convention. The lines are terrible, but it is a great convention. I'm sad that I wasn't able to make it for Halo Fest 2011, but I'm sure this year there'll be all sorts of great stuff, and hopefully I'll get lucky and the Proto Men will be playing again. But
I think
I'm going to try and go to that.
There's usually like a MagFest booth at PAX.
Well, I'll there go to Mini Magfest, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll pretend John St. John is here, and just play that recording over and over again. And then,
Actually, I don't know. He might be going to PAX. I don't know. I remember him saying something about PAX, and he lives in California, so.
well, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
And then you hear a clunk as Lance's boner hits the desk.
Hits it. I'm on a bed. That was a hitting ceiling. So yeah, I'm hoping this year. I always go to Anime Expo. I always do my very best to go there. So at the very least, I'm trying at the Los Angeles Convention Center. So hopefully this year I'll be able to go to Anime Expo, Penny Arcade Expo, and the Rooster Teeth Convention. And there's some cool events at all those. Anime Expo obviously is, I would say, it's the go-to anime convention. There's tons of. It just seems like their West Coast one is better than most of the ones on the East and Midwest, which is the one obviously in California, which I attend. AX has a lot of cool panels. They have a lot of awesome shows and everything.
I can collect my animes.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's a great thing that I love to go to with friends. I have friends who do an Artist Alley booth, and then I have some friends I have one who's thinking of upgrading to doing a panel this year, and I might be able to help them out with that. Maybe not host, but help with. And then with RTX, I'm looking forward to last year on their first one, which was a pretty small event. They had some surprise stuff, like BioWare actually announced something there. I think they showed off a Mass Effect 3 trailer there, and also they on the Xbox Live Arcade. What is it called? I cannot remember what it's called, but it's an arcade title that came out during the summer of arcade. Fatal Alliance, I think it's called. I'm not sure, but that actually got announced there. So there's some cool events that come up at RTX that aren't just Rooster Teeth centric. And then and that's when it was just in a hotel. It wasn't at a major convention center. And with Penny Arcade Expo, there's tons of stuff that always happens at those. So, look that up if you want to see some of the cool stuff they do. And then, that's it for me. Other than, I guess, since it's 2012 now, I can also say the next Minecon. If there's going to be another one, I would love to go to that. Recon, how about you?
Well, I haven't really made plans. I've been invited by some friends to attend some of the East Coast ones, like Otakon. I almost said Oma. I think Yumacon's over there too, but I don't remember. Otakon, Katsucon, and some other stuff. But I'm kind of saving up my money for that Disneyland thing.
Oh, right. Unofficial Pokemon PX Con.
Yeah, for whoever wants to go, we're gonna try me, Collie,
We will not
and
be
Rick.
paying for you.
Well, yeah. Collie, Rick, and I are gonna hopefully meet Lance and Carol and Razek from the forums and his girlfriend at Disneyland sometime in March. If people want to say, hey, I can be there too. Yeah, we'll try to make a big group party out of it, and I don't know, people can see how annoying I am in person and how much of a disappointment.
You must
I am.
be 18 or older.
Why?
Buy me a ticket.
Because we don't want some kid and his parents.
Are you the guy who makes Pokemon? I'm like, yes.
I point at Lance.
Hey, Cabinet, if I could get you there, I would love to have you there. But I mean, I honestly, I'm gonna be spending $1,000 at minimum.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool. You could do that. It's fine. Don't you worry about that.
No, I mean, I'm gonna be spending $1,000 minimum on just the trip without having you there.
Leading to Cabinet going to Georgia over the summer, Cabinet and Recon kept joking that they were going to go to Disneyland in Orlando, Florida. And so I would just like to say, fuck you, Cabinet.
We actually went. We did go.
No, you didn't.
And then we
I'd also like to point the first and to this point last time I ever met Recon in real life was at IRL was at Anime Expo. Yeah. 2006.
Yeah, and that was kind of a sad day too, because I Bam had been cheating on me, and she was all doting over crows to just kind of rub it in my face,
and then Lance popped up.
Well, I'm sitting back there and I'm working on a comic, like I do, and and then Lance, comes around and he's like, "Oh hey, I'm Lance Falcon." I was like, "Oh hey, I know who you are," and then it was we
hung out for 10 minutes and some jokes were had, and I was like, I'll try and come back tomorrow, and I could for 5 seconds.
And he didn't, and I was disappointed, because basically I needed someone to hang out with, because the girl I was dating at the time wasn't talking to me. And
I was afraid of Recon. I was afraid I was pissing him off, too.
No, you weren't. I just wanted someone to hang out with.
That was Recon.
Yes.
I was taking a drink of water. I don't want to hear it.
Yay!
I have that on here. Hold on.
Yeah. But anyways, we should really end the podcast. We're kind of really over time.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's plug the emails for sending stuff in.
Yes. Well,
stop it.
We've got our email. If you want to submit questions, you can submit them to either in the forums under the thread. If you don't want to do that, or you want to be private for some reason, you can send it to our email at PokemonXPodcast@gmail.
Mm-hmm. Or you can send it to any of our Twitters, which are listed on the forums, at ReconDie, at CabinetPX, or at Ken. Is it _Raves or just nothing? What?
I think it
Ken Raves. It's just Ken Raves.
No, a space or just
no space, no space.
My email. My email is just
no. It's your Twitter.
Yeah, it's just. Ken
can I just ask while I'm here? I want to put out an urgent appeal to any people on Twitter to follow me, just so. Okay, there's this account called Bronies for Ron Paul, who insulted the amount of followers I had, and I would like to get more followers than them, just to rub it in their smug faces. So yes. Also, I was blocked by them, because I had the gall to ask what sandwich they think Ron Paul would prefer.
This is though. This is a cherry to how how much stupid shit were you saying to them daily.
I asked like 3 questions. First of all I asked, what pony do you think Ron Paul would like? I forget the second one, and then I asked the sandwich, and that was over the course of like 4 or 5 days.
Okay, but anyway, we need to get going, guys. What is it for the comic, or not the comic, the podcast? Is it PX Podcast?
At Pokemon X Podcast.
At Pokemon X Podcast. Yeah, so forum, Twitter, or emails, whatever you want to do. Ask us anything. If it's not too private, we'll answer. Or if it's not about our privates, we'll answer. Or if it is, we might answer. I don't know. But yeah.
Crazy?
That worked out pretty well, I'll say.
And this is honoring the last time Lance has been on the podcast.
R.I.P. Lance.
RIL. IRL. But anyway, it sounded like the CSI thing.
Yeah.
Don't get fooled again.
It's like, well, with Lance around, I guess.
Lance has been replaced by audio files because he's a little hoarse today, unfortunately.
Sugar love rope.
I guess this is the last sound Lance will board us with.
Beautiful.
Citizens of Ponyville.
Okay, no more soundboards, Lance.
Okay.
But anyway, okay.
I'm so proud of you.
Stop it! How do I mute him?
Okay, I'm done.
Remove from
When it gets-
contacts. That's mute, right?
Oh no, Recon, no.
Okay.
No.
So, anyways, that's enough for this week. Hopefully, with editing, it'll trim off in like 30 minutes of deleting.
Let's just release the special long ass edition.
No, it's too much. No, I'm the one who has to edit this and wait like the hour it takes for it to convert into a video. But anyway, all right, that is it for this podcast. I hope it was somewhat amusing.
I'm Lance Falcon, and I hope you have a very, very sunshiny tomorrow.
And he approves this message.
And I'm Cabinet. Find me an idea.
And he eats people's faces.
He does.
Yeah.
Because they taste like potato skins. And I'm Recon Die. So, and see you guys next week.
She blinded me with science.
I'm bending over.
Oh.
I'm getting it.